This is a presentation about the Performance Audit Report on Integrated Transport Planning. Please note that this is a summary and the full report can be read on our website. In this audit, we examined whether the state's approach to strategic transport planning enables effective use of transport resources and a transport system that is sustainable over the long term. The audit included the Department of Transport and Main Roads, DTMR, the Department of Infrastructure, Local Government and Planning, DLGIP, and 5 local councils. The Queensland Government forecasts a 54% growth in South East Queensland's population by 2041. This will increase pressure on the existing transport network and require additional investment in new transport infrastructure. The Queensland Government uses key planning documents to meet the legislative requirements for integrating land use and transport planning. These include the Transport Coordination Plan, which provides a framework for coordinating planning and management of transport over the next decade, regional plans, which define desired outcomes for each region and provide the policy framework for achieving them, and regional transport plans, which provide direction on how strategic transport objectives can be achieved for a regional area. DTMR is also developing the Queensland Transport Policy to prepare for future transformations in transport and to improve system outcomes. This policy is not yet a legislative requirement. We concluded DTMR has a well-designed framework for coordinating transport planning, but to be fully effective, it needs more time to implement all of its elements. DTMR faces a risk that it will not be able to maintain or improve service standards on the transport network to meet Queensland's future needs without alternative strategies to address funding issues. It has forecasted that the renewal backlog on the state-controlled road network will exceed $9 billion over the next decade. We concluded DTMR and DLGIP are developing the foundations they need to effectively integrate land use and transport planning. They understand the importance of measuring progress against transport outcomes, but they do not yet have comprehensive monitoring frameworks in place for all elements. For our other conclusions, the South East Queensland Regional Plan, called Shaping SEQ, has a preferred future where transport users have better experiences. However, transport modelling for vehicle travel indicates the opposite is more likely. An improved and published policy, the Queensland Transport Policy, is needed to clearly communicate the transport challenges the state faces and how best to address them. In our report, we made 13 recommendations to DTMR and DLGIP about the Queensland Transport Policy, regional transport planning, modal strategies, which are system strategies for different transport types, performance reporting, regional land use planning, priority development areas, which are sites that have been set aside for specific accelerated development, and risk identification and management. For more detail on these recommendations and further information on the issues and opportunities highlighted in this summary, please see the full report on our website. Thank you.